Paradigm English.
This is Ashley Roan with ParadigmEnglish.com coming to you today and the first episode of Living in English 365. So today what we're going to be talking about is a lesson that I taught today in Oklahoma City. So today is a really important topic that I think a lot of teachers just really don't even acknowledge. Now you can watch a video that I have posted on YouTube.com about a very similar topic to this. What is the Schwa? Schwa is actually not an English word. Surprise! What it is a word that we have taken from Hebrew. Do you know what it is? It is an unstressed vowel. Any unstressed vowel in a reduced form. Now, I'll make a video about reduced form and connected speech and conversational analysis, discourse analysis type things later. But for now, let's focus on the Schwa. The Schwa is any unstressed vowel. And in my class today, we talked about the word banana, for example. How many vowels are in the word banana? Let's see. B-A-N-A-N-A. There are 3. How many syllables? Well, let's see how many times our chin goes down whenever we pronounce the entire word. Ba-na-na. 3. We have 3 syllables and 3 vowels. Now, there aren't very concrete syllable rules in English, but we do have a few that we can use as guides. For example, every syllable has 1 vowel sound. Now we say sound and not letter. For example, we have FBI, which is short for the Federal Bureau of Investigation in the United States. But if we make a sentence using FBI, which is a person and a thing, so it's a noun, we would say something like, she is an FBI agent. Why do we say an? Usually we use an if there's a vowel or a vowel sound. Think about the first consonant there. F. It's not f. It's e. There's a schwa sound before the F, which is an unstressed vowel. We have inserted a vowel sound. With English, you need to know not only where the schwa is, because the English language is not a syllable-timed language. It is a stressed-timed language, which means that you need to know stress in order to pronounce the word or the sentence correctly. And if you don't have the proper stress or emphasis or accent on the words and phrase or sentence, then the listener will have a difficulty understanding you. It may not be impossible to understand you, but it may not be very clear. And who wants to be misunderstood and have that awkward moment when everyone's confused? So, you should know where the syllables are, and you should also know what a vowel is and how many are in the word. So therefore, you should be able to recognize them when spoken and absolutely when it is written. If you're not really sure how to pronounce a word, you can use something like Google Translate. That's a really good search engine, and it's a really good translation thing just for pronunciation. You can translate the word. For example, I had a student today translate the word heist. So whenever they pronounce the word, listen the first time, just listen. The second time, do something called shadow reading, where you try and pronounce it with exactly the same stress and intonation on the syllables on the word or the sentence as the recording does. This will help you not only memorize it, but have muscle memory, which is really important. What's also really interesting to note is how many syllables are in the word. So if there are 2 syllables and the word is a noun, put the stress on the first syllable. For example, center. The stress is on the first C-E-N and not the second syllable T-E-R. If you have 2 syllables and the word is a verb, put the stress on the last syllable. For example, the word admit. Admit. Admit that you are wrong. not admit, which is to intake somebody into a program, for example. There are also compound words, which are usually nouns or adjectives. If the compound word is a noun, put the stress on the first part. For example, desktop. Desktop. Put the coffee on the desktop. If the compound word is an adjective or a verb, put the stress with a syllable on the last part, the verb part of the word. For example, overlook. Overlook. My boss overlooked me for a job promotion. Listen to this. It's titled, Recording Artist Celebrates 80th Birthday. Martin Johnson, who has been playing the blues guitar for 70 years, celebrated his 80th birthday on Friday. He is best known for his record, Alabama Blues, which he recorded in 1954. The Blues Society presented him with an award for lifetime achievement. In accepting the award, Johnson said it was the best birthday present he had ever received. We've got two words there that are spelled precisely the same. Record and record. Present and present. Do you know which are nouns and which are verbs? What do they mean? As an activity, try and figure out where the stress, the schwa, and the syllables are in these words. Record, record. Present, present. Banana, about, and again. Or object and object. Or contest and contest. And produce and produce. Try these and see if you can figure out where the stress, the schwa, and the syllables are in those words. That's all the time that I have for you today. But check back tomorrow for another installment of Living in English 365 with Ashley Roan from Paradigm English. Bye, y'all. Paradigm English.